Hi guys, Steve here in Palm Springs, and I'm actually in downtown Palm Springs, sitting here in my car in front of an apartment building called Latitude 33. And this is the location where EDUARDO XOL was stabbed to death. Now, he actually didn't die here. He was stabbed here in his apartment, and I haven't been able to verify if it was his apartment or if he was staying with someone else in their apartment. But the news reported that he was stabbed here in this apartment complex. They didn't give the exact number of the apartment, but they showed the picture with a police car right in front of the apartment building and a yellow tape right in front. I'm going to walk around and see if I can line up, if I can figure out exactly which one it is. I think by the landmarks in the background, I think I know exactly which apartment number it is, but I'm going to have to walk around and see for sure. I don't know how many of you heard the story about EDUARDO XOL and how he was stabbed and died 10 days later at Desert Regional Medical Center. So he died about, I guess it's about 3-4 miles from here at the medical center, but he was stabbed here in this apartment. For those of you not familiar with EDUARDO, he was an actor and an entertainer, and he became pretty famous as a regular on the very popular TV show Extreme Makeover Home Edition. He was on the series from season 2 until season 8. He was born on February 19th, 1966 in Los Angeles, and died here in Palm Springs on September 20th, 2024, just a little over a couple of months ago, and he was 58 years old at the time. And as I mentioned, he died 10 days after being stabbed. Was arrested shortly after the incident, and I believe is in jail right now awaiting sentencing. So I waited a little bit before coming here and sharing this story with you because I thought, well, maybe more details would come out about what exactly happened, what provoked the incident. I've searched everywhere online and I cannot find any additional information on any of the news reports or websites. So if any of you happen to know more about this story, please share with us in the comments section. If you were friends with EDUARDO, please feel free to share more about his life and his sad and tragic death, if you feel like remembering him in that way. I'm sure at some point, once his alleged killer goes to trial, there will be additional stories, but that could be months or even years. It's not unusual for the justice system to take many, many years before the trials actually happen and sentencing actually takes place. But I'll keep you up to date, and if I hear more over the years, I'll definitely share more information here on this channel. I was also waiting, hoping to find out where he was buried, but as of today, a little more than 2 months, 2.5 months after he died, there's still almost no information on his Find a Grave memorial page, not even a photo. So I'm not really sure if his fans will eventually add photos and more information to his Find a Grave memorial page. I hope so. So I don't know where he was buried, or if he was cremated and scattered, or if he was cremated and his family has the ashes. I believe his Find a Grave memorial page says that burial details are unknown at this time. So that's unfortunate. So again, hopefully if someone's watching this and they know EDUARDO, if they were friends or family members, maybe this will be a reminder. Maybe they're not even aware that Find a Grave has a memorial page for anyone who dies, but especially for famous people. And they can add photos and additional information about their loved ones so they can be remembered online through ancestry websites like this. This is the 400 block of Arenas Road, and so let's go take a look around the complex see what we can find. I'm at the corner here of Arenas Road and Calle Encilia. As you can see here, it's called the Barristo neighborhood, and right behind here, that's the Zoso Hotel, if you're familiar with the hotels here in Palm Springs. And this is the Arenas district here, also known as the gay district, the gay neighborhood. This is sort of the gayborhood of Palm Springs, where quite a few of the gay bars and shops and restaurants and things are located. And the light there at the end of the street, that's Indian Canyon Way, and then the very next light would be Palm Canyon Drive, downtown Palm Springs. So you can see just how close we are to the downtown main street. It's just 2 blocks east of downtown. All right, so the apartment building is over here. It's called Latitude 33 Modern Apartment Living. It's actually very pretty, very modern. It's been here about 20 years, 25, 30 years. I mean, it looks brand new, but it's not really new. It's been here quite a long time. Alright, so let's go down here. I'm pretty sure I know where the apartment where he was stabbed is located. There are, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 different modules, and they all look very similar, but the staircases I think are different. At first I thought it was this one, but the staircase in the picture goes the opposite direction. I was thinking it was this apartment here. At least I think the staircase went in that direction, but now it looks like they're all going in that direction. Well, let's just go see. Unfortunately, the sun is right in, behind the building, so it's a little difficult to see. Now, I know there was a gap between the buildings, and you can see the palm trees and the mountains in between the gap. And the police car was right out in front here, and the yellow tape was there. So, okay, I must have gotten the picture wrong, because these stairways are all going the opposite direction from what I remember the picture looking like. I wish I would have brought the picture with me now. I thought my memory would be good enough. Unless it's one here on the back. We'll continue going around to the back here. So this is Calle El Segundo. Yeah, maybe it's one back here, and I was thinking it was one on Arenas. Well, I did say it was in the 400 block. The news report said it was on the 400 block of Arenas. So, although maybe they're just talking about the development, maybe that's the address of the development, but maybe it was back here. So let's see if the stairway coming down is coming in the direction that, okay, yeah, it must be this one then, because this is the stairway here coming in the right direction. But it looks like there might, and there are the mountains behind. Okay, so it's actually on this street here, and it's either this one right here, 1002, because the stairway was coming down this way here, and that stairway was there. Everything else looks exactly the same, and the cop car was right here, and the yellow tape was there. But now let's see, there's one more over here, so let's see if it's the exact same setup. It looks like it is, so it could be this one too. Yeah, so it could be either that one or this one. Well, no, it's not this one, because there was a gap in between the building where you could see the mountain and the palm trees. So the only one that matches up with that picture is this one right here. Now, I couldn't really tell. The yellow tape was going across, I don't know if it was going across the front of the apartment building or if it was going across the gate there. So it's very possible that it wasn't actually this apartment, that it could have been an apartment inside, but this is where the police car was sitting, and the yellow tape was going across where the gate is. Let's just go see what's back here. Yeah, so it's possible that it was this apartment, but it might have been just an apartment building back here. Okay. Alright, so I don't know if it was this apartment. I guess it's just a parking lot back there. I was thinking maybe the pool was back there. If any of you watching know the exact apartment number, for those who are interested, please feel free to share that with us in the comment section. I'm not sure what that church is there. This is the movie theater right here. In fact, let me walk over there for those of you who are interested, and that's Tahquitz Canyon Way right there. So I'll walk over there just to get some steps in today and to show you a little bit more of the neighborhood. But I was just curious to come by and see the location of where Eduardo XOL was stabbed and eventually died 10 days later than after the stabbing. That's also the hospital where my grandmother died back in the 1970s. I'm curious what church this is. Lily of the Mohawks, first Native American to be canonized. Oh, that's interesting. I've never seen this before. Saint Kateri Takakawitha, Lily of the Mohawks. Never walked down this street or seen this statue before. It's nice. It smells so nice here. I don't know what flowers are in bloom. I guess it's these here. It's so fragrant. The smell is wonderful. Let's walk around to the front of the church, and also you can see the development here from across the street. Okay, so this is Our Lady of Guadalupe Church. Nice mosaics. Wow. Very nice. Let's see what it says here. Built by the people and friends of this parish to the honor and glory of God and the Blessed Virgin Mary, 1963. Looks much older than 1963. And if you want to read this, just go ahead and pause it. Let me see if I can get closer so you can read it if you want to pause and read it. 1963, that's interesting. I would have thought it was much older. It sure smells nice here. This is the parking lot here for the movie theaters and this courtyard. Just a block away is this is the downtown loop route, and we're at Tahquitz Canyon Way and Calle El Segundo. Well, let's walk over here and see what's playing at the movie theater. In a few weeks, the Palm Springs International Film Festival. Many of the films will be showing here at this theater. They're shown at theaters all over the city, but this is one of the theaters where they're usually screened. There's another very popular coffee shop in Palm Springs called Coffee with a K. It's been a while since I've been over here. Captain America, Brave New World. Is that what's playing now? That's why we don't go to the movie theaters very often anymore. It's mostly superhero movies, which we really are not interested in. Box office open. Okay, so Palm Springs International Film Festival. Just a couple of weeks away. Have any of you been? Oh, they don't really have much. Oh, I think they do have some posters down here. Hello. No, I'm just looking. Thank you. Yeah, I think I will. Wow, it's a big one. You guys are going to be very busy in a couple weeks. Okay, you too. Hit Pig, I've never heard of that. A Real Pain. That looks interesting. Actually, I think Karen Culkin is being awarded some award this year here at the film festival. On, I think it's opening night. Red One, Christmas movie. Heretic. It's probably left over from Halloween. Gladiator, yeah, I guess that's real popular right now, isn't it? I don't know, we just don't find these movies, these type of movies, these big blockbuster movies very interesting anymore. Do you guys? I mean, we used to go back in the day, but not so much anymore. I tend to like the smaller foreign films, just more, I don't know, more intimate stories. Now, I would like to see Wicked. Marcia and the grandkids, they all went to see Wicked, and they said it was awesome. So yeah, I would see Wicked. A Complete Unknown. Now this is interesting. I thought this was supposed to be starring someone else. And I thought it was about Bob Dylan. Okay, so I'm very confused. Johnny Cash. I thought it was a film about Bob Dylan starring Timothy Chalamet. Maybe it is. Maybe that's just a different poster featuring one of the other actors. Drop. Haven't heard of that one. Well, that was interesting. I'm glad I asked. We have tickets that someone gave us as a gift years ago for the Regal Theaters, and this used to be a Regal Theaters. Apparently it's not anymore. It's called Festival Theaters. And so the Regal Theater, I was asking if we could use the tickets for Wicked. Sometimes you're not able to use the tickets for, you know, special films and blockbusters and things, or like at Christmas or whatever. And she just informed me at the box office there. She said it's not a Regal anymore, so if we have Regal tickets, we have to find a Regal theater to use them in. So glad I asked. What she said, that I do remember reading about that in the local online paper, the Palm Springs Post. I think that's where I read it. Just forgot. All right, so I'm going to head back to the car and drop off this program for the film festival. And then I think I'm going to walk another couple of blocks. Just get a few more steps in today. All right, so look who I just ran into from Canada, a couple of snowbirds here. Now, what do you think of this weather? It's like, doesn't it feel almost like summer?
Yeah, it's perfect for us.
Yeah, it's like, it feels like it's 80 degrees out.
Clear blue skies.
Yeah, it's December.
Overcast weather in the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah. So, Arnold and Art. Okay, so you guys are just down here for a week or so, and I was just telling them about that I've been here for the last hour just filming to make this video, and I'm going to take a walk up here, and I guess you guys are going to walk with me?
We'll take along.
All right, so they said they don't like to talk much, but that's okay. You know me, I never stop talking, so that's...
I'll make up for it.
Yeah, I'll make up for it. So, now have you guys been up here to the Arenas District before?
We have.
Yeah. So you come here like all the time? Come every year?
Every year. We make a stop here. And Desert Park Memorial, we always go there.
Oh, you do?
Suzanne Summers, we saw her.
Yeah, you did?
Yeah.
So you've been here for a couple of days now?
Yeah, a week.
Oh, so you're leaving?
Leaving Sunday. We're going to watch the parade here on Saturday.
Oh, yeah. We're going to go do the parade this year, too. We haven't done it in a while. Have you done the parade before?
No. 3 years ago, there was a parade that we sort of saw the tail end of it.
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure if it was the same one, but...
It's really, well, it's the Festival of Lights, and if you saw it, I think you would know. I mean, there are just unbelievable amounts of lights, like thousands. And they say there's supposed to be like 100,000 people who come to watch it. So now you could just walk from where you're staying right now, so that's good. And yeah, it's beautiful parade. It lasts a couple of hours usually.
Is that right?
Yeah. So bring chairs, unless you like to stand for a couple of hours. Yeah. So have you ever been down here for Halloween?
No, we've missed that.
Yeah, they have, this street here is all blocked off, and they have performances all night long and contests and things. It's really a lot of fun. I actually haven't been to the one in the evening. I usually come during the day. We don't like to go out too much during the day. During the evening. But yeah, it sure looks like a lot of fun. I've watched all the videos, the YouTube videos. Now, you guys, are you retired? You don't look old enough to be retired.
Yeah, retired right here.
Well, you still look very young. You both look very young.
Retired early, we had to.
Yeah.
Being retired from the funeral industry.
Oh, really?
Director.
Oh.
Sort of see a lot of the telltale signs. It's time to retire and enjoy life.
Yeah.
So
well, yeah, you see death every day, so it kind of is a constant reminder to not waste any time.
say we'll do it someday, and then things happen.
Many of them never make it to that
Right.
someday, yeah. Well, that's good. So have you seen my graveyard channel?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's probably how you found me, right? Okay. Yeah, I do get a lot of funeral directors and people who work at cemeteries, and that's a profession I wish I had thought about doing when I was young. I would have totally gone into that profession.
40 years in the business.
40 years. Wow. Yeah,
I'm
you.
from Toronto originally. I was there for 20 years working, and then moved to the West Coast and did another 20 years in the business.
So the West Coast would be what, Vancouver?
Vancouver
or near?
Island. Victoria,
Wow,
Victoria,
nice.
yeah.
Now, is it warmer there, or are they both just really cold?
Both cold and wet, overcast. But
Yeah.
better than the east coast of Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a bit more temperate there.
Yeah, I guess probably most Canadians who live in Toronto probably don't come to Palm Springs. They probably go down to Florida or something, right?
Right, exactly. Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, yeah. I know a lot of snowbirds come down here to Palm Springs from Vancouver.
Before we go, can we take a selfie?
Oh, yeah, yeah. In fact, I should get a selfie. All right, so we're going to get a selfie here. If my arm's long enough,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think so.
Cool.
Okay, well, nice meeting you guys. Now, are you? I'm just going to walk back there to my car and then head home so I can.
We're just going to do our first walk of the day, and then we're meeting people at Sherman's around 12:30. And so they have an RV like ours. So we met them 3 years ago in Quartzside. And so we've
That's where
been
my
friends
mom
ever
used to
since.
live.
Oh, really?
Parker,
Yeah.
was it?
Yeah, no, she lived in Quartzside. She died in not Parker, but well, that's where I picked up her ashes in Parker. So you might have seen that video. But yeah, she died up in can't think of the name of the place. It's a kind of a bigger place, a nicer place, a little bit north of there. But yeah, she lived for 25 years in Quartzside and loved it.
Is that right?
And yeah, every time we'd go down, we'd see all the snowbirds with
Yeah.
their campers out in the boondocking, right?
Yeah.
That always looks so much fun. I would love that. Of course, Jim would hate doing that, so we've never done that. So you're lucky you guys like doing the same thing, huh?
We
Yeah,
enjoy
it can
coming
help.
to-
Yeah. So, all right. Well, I'm going to go this way. You're going to go that way. So nice meeting you guys.
Yeah, nice meeting
So
you.
glad you said
Pleasure
hi.
meeting you.
Yeah. So, all right. Enjoy
care.
the rest of your vacation.
All right.
Thank you. Take care.
I thought I saw something up here that I wanted to check out. I don't know if it was this street or maybe another street. Then I'm going to head back to the car. So that was nice meeting Arnold and Art. It's always fun when people who watch the channel say hi and do a little selfie in the video with me. Mac and cheese and more. Oh, it looks like they closed. Huh. Okay, I guess this is not the street that I thought I was on. So, all right. So I'm going to head back down Arenas. Oh, look at all the bicycles. Fun. Head back to the car. This restaurant's been here a long time. I've never been here. It goes to Austrian Classic and create different versions. Huh. Have any of you been here? It's interesting. Schnitzel lovers menu. I don't think I've ever had a schnitzel. Probably these days, the way I'm trying to eat very healthy, I probably should not have a schnitzel. Sounds kind of fun though. A lot of fun shops on this street. Sonny's Bar and Grill. We definitely need to get out more. We don't go anywhere, as you know. Of course, now it's much more difficult to find anything healthy to eat in a restaurant, so it's probably just as well that we don't go out much. Much healthier to eat at home. You recognize this guy? Nice mural. Okay, so I'm almost back to the car. If you liked today's video, I hope you give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, I hope you'll consider doing that. As always, thanks for joining me today, and I'll hope to see you all in the next video. And if I happen to see you on the street, or if you happen to see me on the street, make sure and say hi and be a part of the next video.